If, after turning 60, you suddenly realize your legs feel strange, foreign, heavy, cotton-like, as if they don't respond right away, this isn't just old age. It's a warning sign, and ignoring it can be dangerous. The loss of leg strength doesn't start with falls or needing a cane. It begins quietly at the breakfast table, in the first 30 minutes after you wake up. I'm being direct because I've seen the same pattern too many times. People are still walking, tending the garden, driving to the store. But getting up from a chair takes effort. Stairs become slower. Eventually, they avoid leaving the house unless necessary. And all the while, the explanation is, what do you expect? It's the years. No, it's biology, physiology, and years of automatic mistakes. After 60, leg muscles don't weaken primarily because they wear out. They weaken because they stop receiving the right signals for repair and rebuilding. Overnight, the body naturally breaks down some muscle protein. That's normal. But in the morning, it needs a clear command: rebuild, nourish, increase blood flow, reactivate nerve pathways. And here's the hard truth. Your breakfast choice influences this more than walks, creams, or even targeted exercises. Most people in this age group start the day in a way that quietly accelerates weakness. Tea with cookies, plain watery porridge, bread with jam, sugary yogurt. Quick, familiar, light on the stomach. In reality, a sharp sugar spike, zero building blocks for muscles, and the repair system switched off for hours. Legs in this pattern are doomed to keep losing power. Key point: leg muscles are among the body's most demanding tissues. They shrink first when nutrition is off, and they respond fastest when given what they need, even after 70 or 80, but only if the day begins correctly. The morning meal isn't about filling up. It's about hormonal and neurological activation. What you eat first thing determines whether your legs will feel warm or cold, steady or shaky, obedient or stiff today. And it's in the morning that you can reclaim what many believe is lost forever. There are foods that act directly on leg function, not indirectly, but right at the source. They enhance nerve impulse transmission from brain to muscle, boost microcirculation in calves and feet, reduce joint inflammation, and, most importantly, send the muscles a clear message: you're being used, so you'll be repaired. No pills, no exotic imports, no expensive supplements. But there's a nuance almost no one mentions. One of these foods only works under specific timing and combinations. Eat it the usual way, and the benefit vanishes. I'll reveal that game-changing detail toward the end because it dramatically alters outcomes, and most people never suspect it. For now, lock in the core idea. Leg weakness after 60 is not inevitable or normal. It's the direct result of specific morning choices, and those choices can be calmly, consistently changed. I'll talk only about familiar foods. No strange ingredients. Simple language, but backed by real physiology, clinical experience, and studies. Give yourself just 7 days to adjust breakfast, and you'll feel the difference. Not in lab tests, but in your body, how you rise, walk, balance. Don't scroll past or save this for later. This information can preserve your independence for years. If it resonates and you want the full picture, support the video, hit like and subscribe. It helps content like this reach those who truly need it. The logic flows naturally. Leg muscles wake up first in the morning and lose the most structural material overnight, so they must receive the raw material for repair right away. Not quick energy from sugar, the body will take that anyway, but real building blocks, high-quality protein. After 60, the issue isn't eating too little, it's eating empty for muscles. Age reduces muscle tissue sensitivity to amino acids, a well-documented physiological change. In plain terms, to trigger repair, muscles need a strong, unmistakable signal, not a whisper. The clearest signal comes from ordinary chicken eggs. Many still fear eggs, cholesterol myths, heaviness. Not every day. But looking at biology instead of outdated fears, eggs are one of the most precise morning tools for rebuilding leg strength in older adults. They deliver all essential amino acids in ideal ratios, especially leucine, the amino acid that directly kickstarts muscle protein synthesis, rebuilding strength at the cellular level. When 20 to 30 g of quality protein arrives in the morning, leg muscles get the command. We're going to be used, so repair us now. Without that signal, daily walks won't rebuild. They'll only tire already depleted tissue. Crucial detail many miss. The egg must be eaten in the morning, not scattered throughout the day. Research shows muscle sensitivity to protein is highest in the first half of the day. Morning protein preserves mass far better than evening intake in people over 60. Evening protein tends to support internal needs. Morning protein fuels movement. Preparation matters too. Soft-boiled or hard-boiled eggs absorb gently and slowly, easy on the stomach. Fried eggs and lots of oil perform worse. Aim for 1 or 2 boiled eggs, no more. Consistency beats quantity. What changes in the legs after a week of daily morning eggs? Thigh and calf tone improves. Rising from a chair feels easier. Knees feel less loose and wobbly. This isn't magic. It's standard muscle tissue response when it finally gets what's been missing. Bonus effect rarely mentioned. Morning protein stabilizes blood sugar, which directly protects nerve fibers. Wild sugar swings impair nerve conduction. Legs exist, but commands arrive delayed. Result: hesitation, shuffling, poor balance. Steady morning protein smooths those fluctuations, sharpening control. Micro-action to try tomorrow. Add 1 egg to your usual breakfast and remove anything sweet. Not forever, just 7 days. Observe not weight or mood, but how your legs feel by evening, specifically how you walk. Once that basic repair signal is in place, the next level becomes relevant. A food that doesn't build muscle directly, but ensures the building materials actually reach the muscles through proper blood flow. Without it, even perfect protein works at half strength. When muscles finally get raw materials, the logical next question is, do those materials arrive fully? You can eat perfectly, but if leg circulation is sluggish, small vessels constricted, blood thick and slow, repair happens only partially. This is the most common hidden issue after 60, even in people with normal blood pressure. Aging vessels in the legs gradually lose elasticity, slowly, almost invisibly. First cold feet, then nighttime pulling sensations, then evening heaviness. Eventually legs feel present, but somehow empty of power. It's not isolated muscles or joints. It's the delivery system running on minimum. Enter the second breakfast food many undervalue or prepare wrong. Plain oats. Not instant sugary packets or semolina, but whole oat groats or old-fashioned rolled oats that require real cooking. Why oats specifically? They contain beta-glucans, special fibers that reduce blood viscosity and strengthen vessel walls. The effect isn't instant, but after 7 to 10 days of regular use, microcirculation improves noticeably, especially in lower limbs. Legs warm better from within, heaviness fades, movements gain stability. Another mechanism: oats provide hours of steady blood sugar control, protecting small vessels from microspasms. Every sharp sugar spike hammers foot and calf capillaries. Over time, they stop responding properly. A calm, even breakfast prevents leg weakness far beyond digestion. Critical rule: oats must be unsweetened. Add sugar, honey, or jam and the effect reverses. Vessels briefly dilate, then clamp down harder. That's why so many say porridge doesn't give energy. It does, when done right. Ideal: oats cooked in water or half water/half milk. No sweetener, paired with the protein we discussed. Eggs plus unsweetened oats is a powerful duo for legs after 60. One triggers repair, the other ensures delivery via blood. With this habit, walking stability improves, knees feel less cottony, stairs become easier. Gait changes visibly, steps grow confident, unnecessary caution disappears. Micro-action for the next few days. 3 or 4 times a week, add a small portion of unsweetened oats to your egg breakfast. Not for fullness, but for the effect. Watch legs, not stomach, by evening. With protein present and circulation improving, the next layer emerges, a food that directly affects muscle contraction strength and leg nerve function. Without it, even good nutrition leaves lingering weakness. Many say, I'm doing everything right, yet my legs still fail me. The frequent missing piece, magnesium deficit, not body-wide, but specifically in muscles and nerve fibers. Magnesium isn't just a nerve vitamin. It's essential for muscles to contract and relax properly. Shortage keeps muscles in chronic overload, quick fatigue, poor holding power, cramps, or weakness. Third, breakfast food. Common nuts, not handfuls as snacks, but as part of morning intake. Walnuts and almonds are top dietary magnesium sources. A modest 20 to 30 g provides exactly what's needed for neuromuscular support. Food-based magnesium absorbs gently and steadily, no spikes like pills. Why morning? The nervous system is most receptive to repair after overnight conservation mode. Morning magnesium enhances impulse conduction to leg muscles. Movements become precise. The leg doesn't respond right away, feeling fades. Classic magnesium deficit sign. Strength exists, but movements feel uncertain. Standing is possible, but sharp turns scare. Walking happens, but uneven ground is avoided. Not fear or age, poor brain muscle sync. Nuts also supply healthy fats that strengthen cell membranes, the pathways for nerve signals. Healthier membranes equals faster, clearer muscle action. Legs suffer first from slowed transmission. Strict portion. Too many fats early cause heaviness/drowsiness. Rule. Small amount with protein and oats, not separate, not later, integrated. After a week of this breakfast, many report legs no longer buckle by day's end. Rising tremor fades. Balance holds better on turns and stairs. Direct result of improved neuromuscular function. Microaction. Add 5 to 6 walnut halves or a small handful of almonds to your morning meal without changing anything else. Notice improved control over movements. Now with nutrition, blood flow, and nerve signals addressed, endurance becomes the focus. The ability to walk longer without heaviness or sudden fatigue. Legs hold load better, strength feels greater. Yet after a while, heaviness returns, the urge to sit appears. Not muscle failure per se. It's internal muscle energy, how long cells can work without acidosis or shut down. After 60, a major cause of rapid leg fatigue is declining mitochondrial function, the tiny power plants in muscle cells that convert fuel to motion. Age reduces their efficiency, especially on monotonous, micronutrient-poor diets. Fourth, breakfast food, rarely linked to legs, yet directly impacts them. Plain buckwheat, not as a side, but as a core component. Buckwheat isn't just grain. It's rich in rutin, strengthens capillaries, magnesium, bioavailable iron, and slow-release complex carbs. Unlike bread or sweet porridges, it avoids sugar spikes/crashes. Energy flows steadily, perfect for sustained leg work. Rutin fortifies the final delivery lines, capillaries, for oxygen to muscles. Weak capillaries equals oxygen starvation, quick fatigue. Many feel buzzing legs after walks, not overload, but hypoxia. Buckwheat's gentle iron improves tissue oxygenation. Even with normal hemoglobin, distant leg muscles often hide subtle shortages. Morning iron plus companions enhances cellular respiration. Endurance grows naturally. Bonus: buckwheat supports calm digestion, boosting absorption of everything else. Protein, magnesium, fats work better when the gut is predictable. How to include: alternate, not replace. 2 to 3 mornings a week swap oats for buckwheat. Small portion, no sugar, perhaps a touch of butter. Avoid overload. Aim for steady fuel. After 7 to 10 days, legs tire less on long walks. Standing feels easier, no sudden power drops. Smoothness appears. You sense you can keep going. Microaction. Replace one habitual breakfast with eggs plus buckwheat. Track not satiety, but how long legs stay functional through the day. Finally, the fifth food, not about direct strength or energy, but about the silent inflammation that erodes leg power year after year. This is where the overlooked game changer hides, the detail that determines whether the whole approach delivers full results. By now it feels like everything's covered: protein, circulation, nerves, energy. Yet many hit a ceiling. Legs stronger, but never fully light and reliable. Cause: chronic low-grade inflammation in joints, ligaments, surrounding tissues, quietly blocking nutrition's full effect. After 60, inflammation is rarely acute. No fever, no sharp pain. Its background: morning stiffness, rusty knees, evening calf heaviness. Worst, it prevents muscles from fully engaging despite being intact. Fifth, breakfast food many know but misuse. Fatty fish, not fried, not salty snack, but baked, boiled, or lightly salted in moderation. Mackerel, herring, sardines, salmon. Variety doesn't matter. Omega-3 content does. Omega-3s aren't just heart healthy. They lower inflammatory mediators in tissues, quieting the internal noise that disrupts coordinated muscle/joint function. Legs suffer first from chronic inflammation due to load and distance from central circulation. Regular food-based omega-3 reduces peri-joint swelling, improves smooth joint gliding, calms nerve irritation. Movement becomes not only stronger but smoother, no resistance feeling. Why morning/early day? Daytime activity means anti-inflammatory compounds are already circulating. Tissues handle load calmer. Evening fish supports general recovery, not leg-specific benefit. Common mistake: swap fish for capsules while eating whatever. Capsule supplement. Food omega-3s synergize with protein, magnesium, carbs. It's a system, not an isolated fix. Inclusion: 2 to 3 times a week, 80 to 100 g portion. Pair with grain or eggs, no bread/sweets. Avoid overload. Signal protection. After 10 to 14 days, morning stiffness eases, legs warm up faster, starting movement after sitting feels simpler. Most telling: fear of movement fades, body no longer anticipates pain. Now the crucial principle promised from the start, the one factor deciding whether these foods work together powerfully or half-heartedly. Most never learn it, then feel disappointed even with correct advice. You can eat the right things, rotate them, try hard, but miss this. Results stay weak, unstable, short-lived. That's why people say, "I tried, it didn't help." The principle: order and combination. After 60, the body no longer tolerates chaos. Young systems handle any sequence, mature ones demand precision. For leg strength, what matters isn't just what you eat. It's the sequence and context of arrival. Most common error: starting with carbs, porridge first, bread first, fruit first. Insulin surges, muscle sensitivity to protein drops nearly in half. Later, protein misses the repair trigger. It bypasses the target. Correct order for leg power is always the same. Protein first, egg even if just one, then vessel/energy foods, oats/buckwheat, nuts, fish, on its days, early too. Everything else after. Seems minor, physiologically massive. This sequence preserves muscle repair sensitivity. It lets leucine, magnesium, omega-3, slow carbs function as one unified system, not random healthy bits. Second key: breakfast must be calm, not rushed. No news/TV/phone. Hurried eating triggers stress response. Vessels constrict, digestion weakens, nutrients reach legs poorly. Proven mechanism: 10 to 15 minutes of peaceful eating isn't philosophy, it's physiology. Better gut blood flow, better muscle delivery, winning legs. Final point to remember: leg strength after 60 returns quietly, not dramatically. First, easier rising, then less thinking about foot placement, then no more avoiding outings. Not miracle. System finally working for you. No need to overhaul everything at once. No fanaticism. Take these 5 foods, this order, give it 7 days, not faith, observation. At this age, the body speaks honestly. If it's better, you'll feel it. If you've watched this far, the topic matters to you. Support the video, like, and subscribe. You help keep life-changing information reaching those who need independence, confidence, mobility. Take care of your legs. They're not just muscles, they're your freedom.